I gained 65,834 new subscribers on YouTube in the last 12 months. And no, it wasn't luck, and it wasn't from going viral. It came from doing things that most creators never talk about, but make all the difference in whether your channel actually grows or stays stuck. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what I did differently so you can shortcut the painful trial and error that most YouTubers have to go through. And be sure to stick around for the fourth tip I talk about, because I think it's gonna really surprise you. I don't hear anyone talking about this. This video is sponsored by Metricool, but more on that later. Okay, so first let's talk about niche and audience clarity. But before you click away, I want to tell you that I am not about to cover what everyone else covers. I'm not going to tell you to find some niche, to find some audience. In fact, I'm going to tell you to kind of do the complete opposite. Because if you're a new creator, how on earth do you know like who your exact perfect ideal client is and the exact niche and the exact topics and all those things? Like if you're a newer creator and you're under 10,000 subscribers, the best thing you can do is yes, to choose a topic to post within, but then just start posting videos. Once you start posting videos, then you can look at the actual data. Okay, which videos are standing out the most? Oh, they're on that topic. Okay, cool. I'm going to do more of that topic. And then once you post more and more videos more consistently, YouTube Studio is going to tell you who your audience is. What is their age? What is their gender? Where do they live? All these things. And then you can start to see, oh, that's who's watching my videos. That's who's interested in this topic. Well, let me go ahead now going forward and make more videos with that person in mind and with these topics that have performed the best in mind as well. In fact, with my channel, yes, I started within a topic of digital marketing, but what I was posting about way back when I started my channel is actually quite different from what I'm posting about today. I started posting things specifically about courses, and the more that I did research on my niche, I noticed that a lot of the videos that were going viral for other channels or had way more views than that channel had subscribers, which is what we like to call an outlier video. I noticed instead of saying, this video is about courses, or this video is about memberships, or this video is about ebooks, I noticed that the videos that did the best simply talked about digital products. So over the years, the more and more videos I made, I started to lean more and more into that digital products niche. But I didn't start out there. I started out making videos about courses. I started out making videos about how I became a net worth millionaire at 30. I started out making videos about my desk setup and the tech that I use. And I just tried a lot of different things. I do think it is important to have some kind of a topic though. Like, of course, mine was, business, digital marketing. You definitely don't want to make a video that's like how to bake a vegan cake. And then the next day is dog training. And then the next day is fashion for women over 50. Like, you definitely do want to pick some kind of topic, but don't overthink it too much. I think this really holds people back. And personally, I think the best thing you can do is just to start posting, continue posting, look at the data, what is working the best, do more of that, and continue to analyze and do more of what's working going forward. And speaking of looking at your data and doing more of what's working, this is where today's sponsor, Metricool, makes life so much easier. Metricool is the go-to platform for planning, scheduling, and analyzing your content across YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and more. Instead of hopping between apps, you can see all of your analytics in one place and actually know what's performing well. And in my opinion, one of their best features is their reuse content tool. So let's say you have a video or a post that really took off. With just a couple of clicks, you can republish it, tweak the caption, swap out an image, and schedule it again to reach a whole new audience. It's simply the fastest way to maximize your ideas without constantly starting from scratch. Metricool also lets you batch schedule posts, which I'm obsessed with. Reply to comments in one dashboard, and even track competitors to spark new content ideas. It can save you hours every single week, so you can focus on creating and not juggling platforms. And since Metricool is sponsoring this video, you can try any premium plan free for 30 days. Simply click the link below this video and use code MollyK to get started. It kind of reminds me of when I sell digital products. I have an idea in mind of what I want the product to be about, what problem it's going to solve, and what it's going to teach. But I don't always know the exact person it's going to be for, right? Like, I don't know. It's like, oh, it's for blonde women age 31 who live in Ohio. Like, no, I don't know that specific, right? So here's what I do is I just simply start selling it, and the people who need that problem solved will start start buying it. Just like your YouTube channel, you start making videos, and the people who want to learn that or need that problem solved will start watching. And then same thing with your channel as with digital products is you can go, oh, who are my top buyers? Who get the best results the fastest? And then look at those people, see what they have in common, and try to attract more of those customers. Same thing with YouTube. Look at your data. Who's watching the most? Who's watching the longest? What can you glean from that data? And then just improve and do more of what's working going forward. And if you need help finding what topic you should be talking about or what type of digital product you should be selling, well, I got you, friend, because I just created a custom GPT that will ask you 5 questions to help you nail down what topic you should be talking around or what digital product you should sell. This is called my Digital Product Discovery Bot, and you can get it completely for free by clicking the link in the description below this video. Okay, the next thing I did to grow my channel a lot faster is to actually have content pillars. So this ties into what we just talked about. So you're posting a bunch of stuff, you're seeing what's working, you do more of what's working. So that's exactly what I started doing. I posted a bunch of stuff within my topic and I noticed, oh, the videos I make about digital products do the best. The videos I make about YouTube do the best. The videos I make about side hustles do the best. The videos about how to make money online do the best. Okay, well now I have 4 content pillars. So every single month, I'll make sure to make 1 video about digital products, 1 video about YouTube, 1 video about how to make money online, 1 video about side hustles. And this makes it so much easier to come up with your topics and also to really hone in within your topic to attract more of those right viewers or buyers, whether you're just trying to grow your YouTube channel or sell digital products as well. And I would highly recommend that for you too. So look at the videos you've been posting, look at the topic you're talking about, and go and you can search by your most popular videos. Maybe you actually want to go into your data and only make more of the videos that get the best watch time or the best click-through rates. Maybe there's a certain data point that you want to focus around growing. For me personally though, I just look at my own outlier videos on my own channel and I notice, oh wow, when I do digital product videos, YouTube videos, side hustle videos, make money online videos, these are the videos that tend to pop off and be outliers for my channel, aka these videos get more views typically than my channel has subscribers. And right now where I'm at with my business, I'm just simply trying to grow my channel, get more viewers, get more subscribers, get more email subscribers, land more brand deals, make more digital product sales. So that is exactly what I'm going to optimize my channel for. So look at the content you're making, think about the data that you want to optimize for, and figure out what should your content pillars be. And I know you might be thinking, well, won't it be boring every single month to do the same content pillars? Look, you're not doing the same titles, the same videos. You're just doing the same content pillars. So for me, I'm just making sure I do 1 video digital products, 1 video YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. But these videos can be about anything I want them to be within that topic. And not only does this help your channel grow, but the algorithm likes it. Then it can pinpoint like where you fit in the YouTube sphere, but also your viewers can kind of come to learn what to expect from your channel. Not to mention you yourself are going to get way better at talking about these topics. And if you are a digital product seller like I am, I always make sure that these topics fit into what I'm selling and teaching. So I have a digital product that's a membership called Freedom Creator Club, and I help business owners and creators grow on YouTube and sell their own educational digital products profitably for consistent income. So I know people are interested in YouTube, they're interested in digital products, and if I stick to those content pillars, I will keep attracting more people interested in that, which will only grow my YouTube channel and my digital product sales faster. All right, this one might be a little bit tough love, okay? But I really do think that this is not only useful, but needed to actually grow on YouTube. Because if you have a channel that's educational, people are coming to you for advice. And this might sound like common sense, but look, you actually have to have experience to be an authority on that topic. If you are just regurgitating things you are reading in books or from Google or from ChatGPT, it's going to be very hard for your channel to grow because, if you don't actually have experience in the thing that you're teaching about, your viewers are going to sniff that out from a mile away. They want to learn from people who have actually done it before. Now, don't click out of this video thinking, well, I'm not an Albert Einstein expert, so I can't do this. No, you absolutely can do this, but you do need to have experience and you do need to be a little bit further ahead than who you are helping with your channel. Now, let's take dog training, for example. Let's say there are 2 channels. There's one channel that's like a faceless channel where ChatGPT wrote the script about dog training. It's a bunch of regurgitated crap, okay? And then there's a second channel that is a woman who owns a dog training kennel, and she's filming YouTube videos in that kennel showing what she's actually doing with her dogs. And this channel is going to help her get more local business. It's also going to help her sell her educational digital product online for her dog training kennel, like all of these things right now. Which channel do you think is going to grow faster? Which channel do you think people are going to connect with more? Which channel do you think people are going to enjoy watching more? Obviously channel 2, right? People can go to Google, they can go to ChatGPT for all this regurgitated crap information out there, right? But how you're going to stand out is by being an authority on your topic, by having experience, by having done it before. Like with me, a lot of people say, well, I can just go learn digital products from ChatGPT. Sure, you can. I got to tell you, the information's not going to be that great. It's not going to be from experience. It's not going to be what's working today. Whereas I get to share my experience, what's working now, what things I went through back in the day, what obstacles to look for. I get to share from my stories and my experience, and the people who relate to those stories or just like me and they want to have me as their teacher will do that. And so making sure that you actually have experience on that topic is what is really going to help you stand out. And this is why I actually steer people away from faceless channels a lot, is because, you know what? I have a friend who has a faceless channel, but it's really her on camera. It's her real hands showing you how to sew. She actually is a seamstress and owns a boutique. She does bridal gowns. Like, she has experience. Okay. And guess what? Her channel does really, really well. But if somebody was just like, you know what, I'm going to make a channel about sewing, and they just have some like AI bot in there or a bunch of B-roll with like words over it, and they're just regurgitating, information from Google, like that channel and their videos probably aren't going to do very well. So it's less about it being faceless and more about it needing to be a real human person behind the camera, whether it's just your hands or your face, and somebody with real experience that can speak from that experience and tell their story. That is what is going to help you stand out and grow even faster on YouTube. And again, you don't need to be the best expert out there, okay? But you do need to be ahead of who you're teaching. And if you want to learn my entire process for how to grow on YouTube, how to come up with your digital product idea, how to sell it, and then of course, how to automate it for consistent income, then go ahead and register for my free on-demand training. It is one of the first links in the description below this video. Okay, this is one that I don't hear a lot of people talk about, and that is modeling and not reinventing the wheel. A lot of creators think that they need to be like brainstorming ideas from scratch with a notebook and a pen, right? And it really doesn't have to be that hard. Like, genuinely, here's what I do. So we talked about coming up with your topic. We talked about coming up with your pillars. So what I do is actually have a spreadsheet, and I write in all similar channels to my niche, not just digital products, but like making money online in general. And then what I do is I research and I find those channels outlier videos. So videos that have more views than the channel has subscribers. And I'll say, oh, okay, cool. So these videos clearly did really well for this channel. I am going to model them. Okay. Not copy, but model. So let's say, for example, there's an outlier video and it's about how to make money as a seamstress. Well, I might take that title, but then tweak it to be for digital products. Or let's say there's a video that is an outlier that did really well with e-commerce. I might take that title and tweak it for my niche of digital products. And hopefully you can see by now that once you hone in your topic and your content pillars and you do research, you are going to have unlimited title ideas. Essentially, you're never going to have to think of a title from scratch. You are simply going to be able to see what is working in the space and model it and tweak it for your niche. Again, you're not copying it, you're modeling it. And I am looking at the thumbnail and the title, and I am doing whatever I want inside of the video. So that way I know that it is totally unique. Okay, I think I said at the start of this video that the tip I just talked about was the one that's going to blow your mind the most, but I lied. This one is the most important, the one I don't see enough creators talking about. Like, if you take nothing away from this video, like, let it be this. So let's talk about systems and consistency to grow your channel faster. Now, almost every single creator that I have met, they do not have systems. They might have consistency. They might say, I post once a week or twice per week, but they typically don't have systems. What the average creator does is they go, okay, I'm going to do this video with this title, this thumbnail. All right. I'm going to write this script, I'm going to make this video, and then I'm going to publish it tomorrow. Or I'm going to schedule it for 2 days out, right? Or I'm going to publish it right now, today, like as soon as I'm done, right? That is not at all how I work. And I think that this is something that has helped me grow my channel way faster and also not get burnt out, because I do 2 videos every single week. And a lot of people I talk to are like, what? Like, how on earth do you do that? And I'm telling you, it is because of these systems. So let me share with you the systems we have in place. So what I do is I take my spreadsheet and I come up with all of the video topics and titles that I'm going to do. Then I create a folder and I have a script template, which you can actually get my exact script template for free. You can download it in the link in the description below. So I make a folder and I take that script and I put it in the folder, and then I open that script, I put in the title, I put in the examples of thumbnails that I want, and I write out the hook, the body, the resolution, like all of that stuff. It'll make more sense if you download the script. And something I've done more recently, which I do have a video coming up on this soon, is I actually trained my own custom GPT to write my scripts for me in minutes. So definitely stay tuned. I have that video coming up later this month. So I'm not doing every single video one at a time, right? I'm taking 1 day per month. I'm planning out all the topics, all the titles, taking all the script templates, filling them out, and getting all the scripts ready. Okay. Then I take another 2 days per month. On day 1, I film 4 videos. On day 2, I film another 4 videos, because I do 8 videos per month. So if you were just doing 4 videos, you would just need 1 filming day per month. Okay. So then what I do is I set up my camera, my lights, all this stuff, right? And I have my script over here on the left on my phone. And I do read the hook word for word, and I spend a lot of time on that, but then I mostly have bullet points that I can kind of riff off of. And then I record 4 videos in 1 day. And then I'm able to have a whole month of content that I batch recorded ahead of time. And I actually film over 1 month in advance. So if you're seeing this video today, I actually filmed this over a month ago. And the reason we do that is because we have editors. So all I do is I come up with the titles, I film the actual videos, and then I hand them off to my team to be edited and scheduled for uploading. And I get it. You might be thinking, well, no wonder you can stay consistent and not burn out. You have a team. I do. And I would highly recommend that you do this too. I actually hired video editors as soon as I possibly physically could, because I'm going to go ahead and guess that majority of your time right now is being taken up by editing. And especially if you have a full-time job or a full-time business, like, how are you going to have time to do all this editing yourself? You're genuinely not. So I would highly recommend using something like PH Jobs. You can hire video editors from the Philippines, or using an agency like VidPros, or just doing a call out for video editors, and hire a video editor like yesterday. Seriously, it saves me so much time. So the only thing I have to do is come up with what I'm going to say and actually say it, and my team takes care of the rest. And this has really kept me consistent. It's kept our business growing faster, and most importantly, it has kept me from burning out. The truth is, I didn't grow 65,834 subscribers by accident. I did it by getting clear, staying consistent, and focusing on truly helping my audience based on my learned experience. And you can do this too. And again, if you want that exact YouTube script template to really help pull this all together, you can download it totally free in the description below this video. Now that you know how I grew my channel by over 65,000 subscribers in the last year, you might want even more inspiration to really stick with it and really grow your channel over the next 90 days. But how can you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be way more powerful. See you in the next video.